So, hello, dear Scorpios. Your reading is going to be interesting, I'm assuming. Considering, let's see. I don't know if all of y'all know, but for this eclipse, it's going to be like a T-square to a Scorpio stellium. So it's Scorpio season, Scorpio stellium, and it's a powerful, powerful T-square to this eclipse. In Taurus. Oh, that reminds me. I had a different necklace on earlier. I have a Taurus daughter. And this is such a beautiful, it's got a compass here. It's got the three sisters here. She made this by hand. I can't believe how talented she is. And it really is true how they say that God gives you beauty for ashes and double for your trouble. I feel like some of you might enjoy hearing that. My first husband was a Taurus, and he almost killed me. Like, literally, he was so abusive. The disgusting things he did to me. And then, he almost killed me. Only reason why I brought that up is because I saw at the bottom some of these decks pre-shuffling for you guys that, some of you guys have been through quite a bit too. And, every time my beautiful daughter does things for me, I'm just like, wow. Like, how you've ever had a sign burn you so much and hurt you so bad, you're like, I'm never gonna, Well, then here I have this beautiful Taurus daughter who treats me so well. Anyway, okay. Wow. Huh. That is so strange. So it looks like during the last eclipse, y'all actually handled it pretty well, which makes sense. A lot of times when other people can't handle things, Scorpios do. The overall energy is very, very healing. The skin of the frog was very, very sacred to ancient druids and shamans because of them being amphibians, and they absorb things so easily. So imagine almost being spirit more than just flesh, so it's considered very healing. And that's your overall energy. I think this eclipse is going to be very washing, cleansing, and healing for you guys. It looks like in the last eclipse, in the recent past, you've actually had some really good things going on. Maybe some financial success, maybe just some overall joy in your home and family life. But currently, you've got your own card reversed, death reversed, I think some of you might are maybe fighting some of your transformational processes. Are you being true to you at this current moment? Scorpio thrives through death and transformation, but sometimes when it's reversed, yes, it can mean that you're done with that transformation, but sometimes I feel like, when spirit moves me to say it, I feel like you might be fighting that process. Maybe you're not really seeing it for what it is. And I do think some of you will be moving away from a situation. For this card, sometimes it is actually someone watching the ships come in, watching something come in, watching something new, right? But for a lot of times, it's people actually going out towards something new, turning away, and actually very successful in new ventures. It can be a very good thing. At the bottom of the deck was the High Priestess. A lot of people love to use that card for secrets, which it does mean secrets. But I oftentimes feel like we underestimate or we ignore the value of this card. To me, this card is the ultimate female power, feminine power, okay? And the reason why I say that is because how they say the Hierophant is like her masculine, but the Hierophant, however it's pronounced, I'm a Texicasian, so pardon my language. It's like institution, it's like the church. It's like this patriarchal, man-made, built religious form. But this is something higher. It's intuition, isn't it? It's like that knowing, it's something I've always thought was kind of strange, which is really strange that, my daughter had gotten me this with the three sisters on there. Now, I love Jesus, okay? I was raised in the Bible Belt. I love the good Lord. I love Jesus. But I do not feel ashamed or judge my ancestral roots. I'm very proud of where I come from. Our government's worked very hard to erase our past and our history. But, I'm Celtic, Druid, Scandinavian. I love our ancestors. Our ancient ancestors had a lot of wisdom. And it is kind of funny that she got it at Hobby Lobby, which, as you know, is a very institutional, religious organization. And there's a lot of things they won't sell there because it's pagan or something, even though they'll sell Christmas trees, which has to do with Yule. And, my Scandinavian roots, that was something they used to decorate with runes and clothes and stuff. And, there's this, who is it? Freya Norling. You can watch her. She's like a witch out of Norway. And I'm like, here, hey, the institutional, political, religious groups, just the hypocrisy, they'll never see the truth, okay? This, to me, is a truth card. This is hidden knowledge, hidden truth, esoteric knowledge, esoteric truth. Something much deeper, right? I think that you know this. Whether you're male or female or whatever you identify as, I'm pretty sure you have a sense of knowing. You're looking. You're peering through the veil into something much deeper. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's see. I think you guys are going to enjoy this eclipse. Let me see. I wrote down on this board so I don't forget. Of course, Venus rules Taurus. And then the moon will be conjunct Uranus. And then, of course, it's going to be square the stellium in Scorpio, Sun, Venus, and Mercury. I think a lot of people are going through really, really difficult times in this heavy scorpionic energy. Taurus is kind of helping. I think people feel a bit grounded, but it is causing a lot of endings and a lot of new beginnings. But I feel like, you can thrive in this intensity. You can see the truth in this intensity. You know what I mean? Okay, let's see. So we've got the Page of Wands reversed, Three of Swords reversed, Chariot reversed, and Magician reversed. It's really strange because I do think some of you are actually dealing with bigger situations. It's really weird that I was moved to talk about things like institutions and like intuition, because I feel like you have actually been burned by some people recently. And I think it's forced you to actually see who's holding you back, who's keeping you stuck. And then I do feel like there has been some deceit or some trickery going on, And I think that's one reason why you've been kind of fighting the transformation. Not that you're not willing to transform. I just think that you've been enjoying good things in life. You've been working hard to have a very secure, stable, loving environment. But even though there's these forces greater than you that have been moving around to manipulate and create chaos in your life. And that's why you're kind of fighting the transformation, because you're like, whoa, this is not even my circus or my monkeys. You guys are forcing me to have a transformation. Why? I'm good. You guys won't stop. You won't stop harassing me. You won't stop bothering me. So they're forcing you to move on, right? Yeah, for some of you, I actually even think you have someone at work, an employer that is creating a lot of issues. You look at this. Magician reverse and then you have the King of Coins, and then you have the Moon. I actually do think that some of you are, maybe you have a very deceptive, wow. There is a cat fight outside my door. Are there cat fights at work by any chance? I've never had that happen. Like, they literally had, I have a lot of rescue cats, by the way. They're all fixed. But, like, there's, like, 2 of them fighting outside the door, growling, and it sounds bad. And I have a feeling someone is planting seeds and creating dissension. Could be at home, but it looks like you have a great home life right now, for whoever this is resonating with. But out in the world, at work, oh my God. I'll try to keep these readings short. Yeah. Who is this? Page of Cups. It could be you. It could be you trying to keep on the down low at work because you just want to be emotional and enjoy your life. I think this is some of you. But I also think that you know that there's someone at work who's watching the shit show too and seeing the manipulation going on. Maybe there's someone at work who is so jealous of this person. They're creating a lot of trouble so that nobody sees this person. This person is you for some of you. For some of you, it's someone else that you're probably meant to see and can't because this person won't let you. And I do think some of you will legitimately be moving on, becoming an entrepreneur, starting to work from home and self-employment, or moving literally to a different town or whatever it takes to get the hell out of Dodge and away from this nut job. You know? Anyway, I don't want to make these readings too long. I'm thinking maybe I'll pull 1 or 2 more for you since it's special Scorpio time. I love Scorpios. It's not just my ascendant, just, oh, I got chills when I said it. It's the deepness of it, you know? It's that still waters run deep energy that just, oh, look at that. What did I tell you? I really think some of you guys, oh my God, okay, wow. And then this is under it. I really think some of you are legitimately like, okay, first off, just so you know, I'm not like, you know, politically like extreme on either end. I'm like, I don't like being put in a box. So I don't want to get like overly political. Elections are happening during this election, right? But I do feel like some of y'all are actually wanting to fight the institution. Like, I've seen this a lot in these readings. There's a lot of people who are fed up, you know, and you want to overcome it. It's not like you're fighting it with hate or anger because people have been there, done that, and it's not working, is it? I think your version of fighting it is just moving on. Saying, sayonara, bitches. Okay, let's see. Oh my God, this is just wild. The High Priestess reversed. Ooh, 10 of Pentacles. Oh, God, see, you've got 10 of Pentacles up right here. Yeah, I really think you can't have, like, you've had this upright, but you cannot have it upright if the High Priestess is not upright. You've got to have her upright. You've got to have your truth. You have to be in your truth. Like, you cannot be inauthentic. You know, I have met some shady Scorpios that love to lie and sneak, and, you know, they're very slithery, creepy people, right? A bad Scorpio is a very dangerous Scorpio. But a genuine Scorp energy, and trust me, same thing with Aquarius, because, you know, I'm an Aquarius, and I've seen, like, most Aquariuses value truth, but the ones who don't are sick. And same thing with Scorpios. But if you are a genuinely good Scorpio, like, truth and authenticity is like the foundation of your essence, right? And then I got the Hermit reversed. Okay, I know I gotta wrap things up, and I'm getting chills. You guys know that you know that you know. It's time to come out of the shadows. It's time to be on your own and do your own thing. But I do want to say one thing. If you are leaving the workplace or you are leaving a certain group of friends or whatever, don't forget about this person. I know I have to say this for some of you. There may be someone who is so tender-hearted and kind and loving that you might end up leaving behind. Don't throw out the baby with the bathwater, okay? You know, go within and pray and meditate or whatever. And if you feel it on your heart, just keep in touch with this sweetheart when you leave, because you're leaving this person with this psychopath, okay? You can't stay behind. You can't keep letting them drink you dry, but just don't forget about the other sweet ones that aren't quite brave enough to stand up to it yet. I love you guys. Bless you. Until next time.